and it's generating a schema. Okay, then we can just simply copy this schema, then go to the Postman, and here what you can do, we can just simply call this use tiny validator for JSON data, call this method, and here we can see that we have the already this one. So we just simply remove this, we don't need this, and also we don't need this, we already just you can put one function. Okay, and here just remove this schema, these variables information, and paste, just Control V. So just paste the schema we got, right? So I can just collapse this. Okay, just collapse it. So now we also we have to declare another variable here. That one is we want to get the response body into into storing a variable. Okay, so for that just var JSON data equal to JSON dot parts response body. Okay, so and inside this PM test schema is valid. Here what we will do, we are going to compare between the response body we have and the schema we have. Okay, so we just call the JSON data, and we have the schema is already called here. So inside this schema we have the schema, and inside the JSON data we have the response body. So it will compare between these two, and it will check the schema is valid or not. Okay, so this is how we can also validate the schema, and here we can put a comment, validate the schema. Okay, then save it. Okay, so after doing this part, we are good. I can do another thing to do little bit more automation. Like here, what we saw that here we saw that we need this ID, right? We need this ID to rest of the request. I mean to get not to get all the campaigns, not for this one, but we need to up for the update, and for the delete we need this ID, right? With the token. So token we already did with the token will now pass automatically, but the ID we also need to do like the token. Okay, so for that what we can do, we can put here write the same code like var JSON data equal to JSON dot parts response body. Then here what we can do, pm dot environment dot set. I mean just we are the method we call from here, that's the same thing. So here we put the double quotation. So inside the double quotation, what we have to do, we have to give the name, right? So just put here campaign name, sorry, not the name, campaign ID, right? Then put a comma here. And now here, what we have to do, we have to go first the JSON data, I mean into the response body, then dot. Then here we can see that we have two object, right? First one, this one, the response body, the whole response body. Then inside this, we have another object, that one is called the campaign. See, inside the campaign, we have the ID. So for that, what we have to do, JSON data dot, then we have to go to the campaign. Okay, then we have to go dot, where we have to go to the dot, or we need underscore ID. So underscore ID. Okay, so let me see, send a request, get the test result, and then go to the quick look, and yep, we are getting the ID here. Okay, so what we can do now, we can just simply go to the update one, and instead of ID, the hard coded ID here, just remove the hard coded ID and put the double curly braces here and call the campaign underscore ID. Okay, so you don't need to put the hard coded, it will get the automatically from the environment. Okay, so now you don't need to like worry about the dependency. you can just simply, if you run this from the collection runner, it should run one by one. Okay, it will create, it will update, sorry, it will get, then it will update, then it will delete. Okay, so let's see. If I click on this seller campaigns, click on the 3 dots and run collection. And then if I see the here, these are all my requests. Okay, so let me just mark off the negative test cases. Just I'm just this create, it will, oh sorry, first of all it will sign in, then it will create a campaign, it will get all the campaigns, it will update the campaign, then it will delete the campaign. Okay, so iteration 1, then delay put here 2000 millisecond, and if I run this, let's see. See, so it worked successfully. If we see here, we are getting the test result for this one because we added all the test validation into this request. So that's why I said that we need to add in every request so that you will get this type of result. But here we can see that here we are getting 200. Okay, that means we logged in successfully. The 201 we created, that means we created the campaign successfully. Then okay, this one I selected mistakenly anyway. Then here we can see the get all the campaigns. Also 200, 201 we are getting. So that means we get all the campaigns. That 200, okay. So that means we update the campaign also. Then here also we can see that we delete the campaign, also successful. So that means it's running smoothly. End-to-end testing. This is we actually call the end-to-end testing. So now let's go to the seller campaigns again. So now what we are going to do, we are going to export these campaigns, I mean this collection, and then we are going to create a repository, and then we are going to push the repository, push the collection into the repository. Okay, and before that also we will run this whole collection in the, so the collection runner. Okay, so for that what we are going to do, first of all, click on these 3 dots, click on the export, then the export here. Then I have already this, there is a folder. Let me go back, create a new folder, ecom E2E API testing February 23. Then what I'm going to do, I'm just save this. Okay, the same way I need the environment also, because inside the environment I have the what, I have the variables, I have the like for the token, and also I have the campaign ID. So I need both of those, because from those variable we have called into the in the different places, right? So just save this also. Now go to the command prompt, and here go back, go to the D directory, because inside my D directory I have this. So it's not mandatory that everyone we will have the D directory. Some you have the E directory, some you may have the F directory, some you may have only the C directory. Okay, so that one you can only see from here actually. This PC, if you go to this PC, here you can see. Okay, so I have 2 directories, that's why I can go from one place to another. Anyway, so inside the D directory, if I put the dir, so here you can see I have all the file and folders. So I'm going to cd ecom E2E API testing February 23. So I'm just after typing 3 words, just press the tab and it will write for you automatically. Then hit enter, CLS. Then if I put the type the dir again, so here I can see that I have the two, one the collection and another one is the environment. Okay, so now I have to run, I can run the Newman. So the Newman, but before I need run the Newman, I need to download and install the Node.js, and also I need to run install the Newman in my machine. If I have once, I don't need to do. But if I am the new, I mean I didn't download or install the Node.js or Newman, I have to do this. Okay, so for that, to download the Node.js, just simply type here download Node.js. Okay, and just go to the download Node.js this side, and just simply for the Windows installer, if you click here and save it, then just simply open this and go to the next. Just a normal installation. There is nothing much like complexity. Then to download the Newman, just simply here put download. First of all, you need to download and install the Node.js. Okay, then download Newman. Okay, or you can put the download or install the Newman. And here you can see that Newman npmjs.com. So if you go there and scroll a little bit down, and here you can see that for the installing, you have to just copy this command. I mean npm install-g Newman. Just here you just write there npm install-g Newman. If you hit enter, then your Node.js will install the Newman. I mean your npm is the node package manager, so it will install your Newman, and -g means globally. Okay, so this is how you just press enter and it will install automatically. Okay, after installing this, then what you will do, you will now run this. So I am now inside the directory. That directory I have the collection. Okay, so I have to put like Newman run, then seller campaigns dot postman collection dot json. This is the collection name. Then space dash e, then give the staging environment name. Staging, just write some letters, then press tab and it will write for you. After this, just hit enter. Yep, so it's running successfully, I can see here, right? So now after doing this, what you can do, we can push this into the GitHub. So to I mean the GitLab. To push the GitLab, what we have to do, we have to first of all go to the browser and git.ts for you .us. Go here, log into my account. Okay, now go to the your groups, then where is your group? Don't you have any groups?
I think we do not have a good go for.
Okay.
This one is SQA BB engineer. This one.
No. Okay, let me create a group for you. But before I go here, let me see. Now,
This is our group.
Yeah, this one we have all the things. Okay, so let me create a new group here. Create a group. Give the group name SQA VV February Feb 23, and put the internal. Then role the software developer. Okay, it's fine. Then who will be using this group? My company or team. And what will you use this group for? Just I can say that I want to explore, or I want to move my repository. Anyway, just then click on the create group. You guys don't need to create the group. Okay, I'm just creating the group, and Yusha we'll add all of you into this group, so you guys can just get the repository from here. Okay, so now inside